The storyline of The Place I Lie centers on Jimmy's efforts to carry out his goal in Springfield without having his actual identity discovered. When he meets Dr. Amelia Hackett, she cautions him not to question the mental status of his fellow prisoners after informing him that Dr. Aaron Zitcherman is on leave. After that, he runs across Vincent the Chin Gigant, who questions him about his intention to sell cocaine inside the jail. Jimmy is very explicit about having abandoned the scheme. Gigant questions him. Why couldn't he find someone who was personally acquainted with Jimmy as a Wisconsin-based gunrunner? Jimmy is aware that his cover is in jeopardy but is unable to respond appropriately. After looking over Larry's local case files, Brian Miller discovers that Marion Peedy had brought Larry to look for Tricia's allegedly deceased corpse. He suggests to Lauren that Larry may have buried the corpse nearby in the area that Marion Peedy has checked, and the two of them go to look into the area. They stumble into a petrol station that was still being built when Tricia vanished. Tricia's remains appear to be buried under the gas station. Since Brian and Lauren question whether Larry had indeed buried her, the two decide to see John Dickie Hansen, the proprietor of a spare parts business, to find out whether Larry has been seen in the area after asking about him at the petrol station. Brian and Lauren are told by John that Larry used to live nearby and used to harass young girls, including John's daughter Audrey. Jay Carter discusses Jimmy with Jimmy's fellow prisoners in an effort to convince Jimmy that he can ruin his life in prison. Jimmy and Larry discuss having sex with minors in order to keep Larry involved in the conversation and allow him to try to locate the supposed body of Tricia. Jimmy makes up the fact that he has dated several such women. Jimmy comes upon some of the wooden falcons Larry has been crafting as well. Larry admitted to murdering Jessica Roach after he was given a polygraph test by FBI agent Ellenberg. It didn't take Larry long to retract the same claim and characterize his confession as merely a dream, though. But Larry recalls his experience with Jessica when speaking with Jimmy. Jimmy learns about how he may have had sex with her before killing her. The fact that Larry confesses to killing her with complete conviction and a vivid description suggests that he did so. Jimmy thinks that Larry is telling the truth since he has no need to lie to his new friend and confidante. When Lauren and Brian meet Audrey, the daughter of John, they discover a present that Larry had given Audrey. The detectives identify the bicycle Audrey shows them as being the one Jessica had been riding. They think that Larry may be found guilty of Jessica's murder in court using the bicycle as key evidence. Lauren and Brian want to stop Larry from being found guilty of murder by using the bicycle since he has a chance of getting out of jail. However, it is simpler to say than to really prove Larry guilty of killing Jessica. The bicycle Brian and Lauren borrowed from Audrey may be the identical one Jessica had been riding, but the detectives lack evidence to support this claim. Even though it is the same bicycle, Larry removed the serial number from it, making it impossible for law enforcement to trace the bike from Audrey to Jessica. Edmund Beaumont decides against utilizing the findings of Brian and Lauren to attempt to convict Larry since the court already thinks that the investigators haven't done properly in Larry's case, and that ambiguous evidence would only hurt the prosecution. As a result, it's possible that Beaumont, Brian, and Lauren will be unable to prove Larry guilty of killing Jessica Roach. Even if they choose to list Jimmy as a witness in order to tell him about Larry's discovery, the absence of tangible proof will certainly work in the accused murderer's favor. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.